Hi everyone. I had scheduled a lot of videos to be up because I thought I was going to be in the hospital. Well, we ran into some complications yesterday during the testing procedures. And I felt like I needed to clarify some things because there are always going to be naysayers amongst us, people who think they know everything that really don't know much at all. They just like to spread stuff. So, yes, part of my procedure yesterday was to be a colonoscopy. The second part was surgery to repair what we thought was a rectal fistula. It turned out not to be. It was a colon fistula, but they can't repair it right now. First of all, I've only been off of cigarettes for 10 days, and I have to be off for now a month. At first he said 2 to 3 weeks, now it's a month, because the surgery I need will be extensive. This is the doctor's report from my first procedure, and it explains why he had to stop. It says, oh, before I tell you this, the first doctor I went to was a, what do you call this guy, gastroenterologist. And because of my family history and my own history with cancer, the man just came right out and said, it's most probably definitely colorectal cancer, based on what the CAT scan report said. No testing, no anything, just it most definitely, most likely, probably is colorectal cancer. Well, in my opinion, no doctor should tell a patient anything like that until they've done extensive testing. So I thanked him. I left. I did not reschedule. I contacted the best colon rectal surgeon in Tampa. And his first thing, and he put down here, colon cancer screening and a colon vaginal fistula. Now, when my son was born, and I hadn't planned to share all this information, but I am sick of people putting my name in their mouth and not knowing the facts. So yeah, I'm going to clear it up, because that's what I'm going to do from now on when somebody puts my name in their mouth and they're lying because they don't know the facts. Anyway, yeah, I'm a little ticked off, but that's neither here nor there. My loyal supporters need to know what's going on, and I intend to share it with you today. I have put all of the scheduled videos I had up for private. And when I need a fill-in video, I'll probably make one public. But right now, I'm not in the hospital. I'm back at home. And I will be here for another 3 weeks, unless they call me and say, no, come in now. But this is what happened yesterday. Unable to pass the scope beyond 45 centimeters due to tight turn. Procedure performed. Flexible 9-gaster and DeCosta. I don't know what the heck all that means. Anyway, condition, complications, none, findings, diverticulosis. Tight turn at 45 centimeters, unable to pass beyond this. Additionally, small sigmoid and rectal polyps, not removed due to the need for enema study. If you've never had a barium enema x-ray, don't let them do it to you. It's the worst thing in the world. But they put this white barium enema medicine inside of you. They blow you up with a balloon. You are wide awake. You feel everything. And he did 15 x-rays. 5 flat on my back, 5 on each side. It was horrible. Absolutely. Let's see. You don't need to know all this part. Let's see. Well, it appears that my vagina was intact and clean, which was my fear, that I was being poisoned by my feces. When I had my son in 1973, I know you've heard the term a-hole to appetite. Well, that's where I tore. I tore completely, 2 layers, from front to back, and they had to do an episiotomy. That is what, after all these years, due to constipation from my stroke, that ripped wide open. The entire thing just ripped wide open. And that's why I was having the problems. Well, I was going through a case of baby wipes every time I went to the bathroom. And I do not go to the bathroom unless I take 2 of these. It is digestion optimizer. Every time I eat anything, even a cracker, I have to take 2 of these. It's not a fun process to go through trying to get this fixed. Now, those of you that have been following me all this time, remember 8 years ago, I was diagnosed with a diseased intestine that needed to be removed. It has now gone from the bottom of the intestine all the way up to the colon. So I have this long section of diseased area in my large intestine, which includes the colon. They would not approve me for surgery. Well, the pulmonary, who was the lung doctor, and the cardiologist, who was my heart doctor at that time, said absolutely not. She can't have surgery. She needs to keep coming back to us every 2 weeks so we can get her healthy enough too. They were milking my insurance company and doing nothing to improve my condition. Absolutely nothing. So when this problem developed, I got new doctors. All new doctors except for my primary care. I'll never get rid of her. I love her to death. But I had to go through testing, yes. With a freeze, the pulmonary doctor approved me for surgery. Next, the cardiac doctor was longer. I had to do more tests with him. But I passed every single one of them. He approved me for surgery. So once I got the approval, I had to get scheduled. And he moved fast. He got me in there as fast as he could. And I had to be there at 6:30 in the morning, and I was the first person he took. So, yeah, he was concerned. Let's see. After they could not do the colonoscopy with the regular tubing they put up in you, they got the Olympus Pediatric Adjustable Colonoscope, was passed with relative ease to the patient, my name, my count, about 45 centimeters. However, at this point, we were unable, with all maneuvers, to get around a very tight turn, which could be the point of the fistula formation. And it says what he did to back out and all that stuff. Y'all don't want to hear that. It's not. It says we changed positions, but I am not able to pass this point. Once we have seen that we cannot, I elected to terminate the procedure and remove the scope. The left colon and sigmoid colon were pertinent for diverticulosis, but there was no obvious inflammation or muscular abnormalities. So that means, for what he did see, he did not see cancer. The rectum has 8 to 9 millimeter polyps at this point. We elected not to remove those polyps, as the patient will need the barium enema. We would send her for that stat barium enema at this time. The remaining rectum was normal. The scope was removed. she tolerated procedure well. Well, I don't know what he considers well. So they ordered the enema, and because I have been doing the cleanse for 4 days, there was nothing to come out but the solution. It would be ordered to rule out obstruction and or fistula. Further management will depend on these findings. Overall, the patient is stable. She will be able to go home today and will follow up with me in my office. They did fecal occult blood test and all this good other stuff. So, that is what happened yesterday. And they did re-sew and reattach the episiotomy. So, yeah. I'm sitting on pillows. Yes, I am. But for the second part of the exam, the 15 x-rays, I signed in this morning because the report wasn't here last night. I signed into my patient portal this morning to get that, and lo and behold, my account is locked. I left 3 messages with the patient portal people. Nobody's called back. I left a message at the doctor's. Nobody has called back. Now, I'm not going back to him for 3 weeks because the part that they had to reattach yesterday, the surgery they did perform, was extensive, and it has to heal before he can do any type of examination of me. I have to be on a liquid and soft diet for that entire time. So, yeah. It was not just a colonoscopy and not really surgery. It would have been surgery to repair the fistula if they could have gotten to it, but they couldn't get to it. So now we have to reorganize and come up with another game plan, which I already know. He's already told me this in previous meetings, that they're going to have to cut my stomach to get in. Just above, down just above the pelvic area. They're going to have to cut that and then work their way back up. It's like he explained, there'll be a line like this and one like this. At this point, I don't care. Cut me from my neck down. Just get me out of this pain and misery. But guys, if you want to know what's going on with me, ask me. Don't listen to people who want to always make others look like they're not telling the truth. Because I'm fed up with it, and it has gone on far too many years, and the same person is always involved in it. So from now on, I am going to start doing call-outs on my channel. And if you put my name out there, you better make sure you know what you're talking about and be telling the truth. Otherwise, I'm going to start using your name on my channel. Y'all think there was another woman on here that was bad? You haven't seen nothing yet. Because I am sick of it. Leave me alone. I don't bother you. I don't associate with you. I don't invite you to my lives. I don't do anything with you. But you seem to want to follow me around like a puppy and just put my name out there as a bad person when I am not a bad person. I don't tell lies to get attention like you are saying. I share what's going on with me with people I thought were friends. But you know what? You're just a mealy-mouthed, miserable woman that has nothing better in life to do than get involved in drama and try to make yourself look important. Leave me alone. Everything you say comes back to me. You should know that by now by the private chat that we were all in. And everybody was trashing everybody. And yes, I said things about other people based on what I was told. And I stopped it immediately because, well, I stopped it when I realized, I'm not going to say immediately, I did stop it because I realized the person who brought the drama to us was looking for pity and money donations. And I doubt that 90% of what they told us was true, because they are still wrapped up and involved with the person they were complaining on. So, yeah, no, it was a scam. I'm just tired of it, people. Keep my mouth out of your name if you don't have anything good to say. Or if you're not speaking the truth, don't say my name. Okay, guys, when I get the next report, if it's bad, I'll let you know. If it's good, I'll let you know that too. Y'all go through this journey with me, and you're going to see it in writing, the facts, the truth. And this is a discharge summary from the hospital, HCA Florida Hospital, and everything that was done there, every medication, my blood sugars, everything. Follow up, what they need to be doing next, everything is here. And I'll share it. I mean, y'all don't want to know my blood sugar from yesterday, because I didn't want to know that. It wasn't good. But thanks for watching, and I'm sorry if you're offended by the rant, but it is time for Kathy to stand up for herself and stop just saying, well, if I leave them alone, they'll leave me alone, because they apparently don't leave anyone alone. And I'm sad for those who can't see the true person they are and have fallen for their stories and associating with them. Beware of the wolf in sheep's clothing, people. Beware. Bye.